So even with my 20-year-old extremely neglected steel backpack blower, using my mix, I'm confident it's going to start every single time. Now, first off, I don't buy ethanol-free fuel. It started off with just a lack of ability to get it, and then it ended up to I found what works and I'm just sticking with it. So for example, at my shop, I would buy 2 gallons of 87 or 89 octane. I would mix a 5.2 ounce bottle of the Eco Power blend and give it a little squirt of ethanol Sheild. Out of the thousands of units, believe me, lots of customers left their stuff sitting there for a year at a time or longer. And it just seemed like when I put the ethanol Sheild and everything that I worked on, I could go back to it 7-8 months later and it still run. Which if you just had straight gas and oil, you got about 6 months and it's not going to run anymore. Now that's what I used at the shop because I went through way too many units, but at my house, I use the best oil. I keep a 1 gallon gas tank just because I don't use it that much. And you might want to think about that. If you have a 2 gallon tank and you're only planning on getting 1 gallon of gas because you know that's all you're going to go through in the next, 6 months or so, I would highly recommend making the purchase to a 1 gallon tank because all that extra air in there makes your fuel go bad faster and it will lead to more condensation to make more water in your fuel. So I keep a 1 gallon tank at the house. I get the regular gas, just like I told you. I keep it marked Red Armor, and in that, I buy the bottles of Red Armor oil. Now they either have the 2.6 ounce or the 5.2, depending on if you're mixing 1 gallon or 2 gallons at a time. And they also have 2.5 gallons or 5 gallons. They go up from there, but I'm not going to use that at my house. So I mix one of these bottles with 1 gallon of gas. Now, before I brought my big jug from my storefront home, this I would just put a squirt in like 5 gallon gas tanks, but you could actually, if you've got the smaller bottle that you can buy, and I'll leave all this in the description box below if you want to get your own. It's a cap full for 1 gallon of gas. So I broke my cap, so I still have to do a little measuring, but it's just a cap full for 1 gallon. And I'm telling you guys, my mix lasts forever. I use the Red Armor oil because it knocks out the deposits left by all the old stuff. It gets rid of the varnish. It's really good formulated. It's a semi-synthetic. The ethanol Sheild, I know a lot of you say it's snake oil, but I just use it because it seems like, to me, my stuff always runs when I do it. It has oils in it to help rejuvenate all the rubber parts in your machines, like your diaphragms in your carburetor, your fuel lines, your primer bulbs, and then it also eats droplets of water. So if any kind of little bit of condensation gets in there, it'll turn it into this little white dust that it'll burn up in your piston and cylinder later. So don't believe me this stuff lasts a long time? Check this out.